And if you can't, then we will mute you too. Welcome, everybody. This is the Monday Night Team Zoom, and your hosts tonight are Michelle Voris, myself, Mia Krishnaswamy, and Jolene Miller, and Keebs, the one and only. So welcome to you all. We're very excited that you're here, and we're excited to share with you what we've got in store for this 90-day run. But to begin with, we're going to start with Keebs, and she's going to talk about our weekly goings on. Take it away, Keebs.
All right. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. I'm so excited to see all your beautiful faces on here tonight for the team call. I am Keeper Wilkerson, aka Coach Keebs. I'm going to start off by letting you know about this week's announcements, and thank you, Michelle, for these awesome slides. I love them. We're going to hear from, actually, Mia just let you know that we're going to be talking about the 90-day run. First thing we have to talk about tonight is next Monday, we have the bi-weekly training coming back to Monday nights with the lovely Leslie Powell. Yay! And that's great for new distributors. It's great for people who want to do a relaunch. And then all those nuggets are just great for all of us in general.
Yes.
And then next we have Tuesday night, which is going to be December the 14th. We're going to be hearing from Brandon and Lynette Cunningham. Guys, these are Master Pro 10s. These are Master Pro 10s. So they're going to have amazing information for us. They'll be presenting on the official Life Vantage page. So that's going to be going on Tuesday, December 14th. Then we have Thursday, December 16th. We're going to have the opportunity webinar. You should be receiving a notification in your email that you and your guests are going to be invited to hear from Dr. Melody Rodarte. So start thinking about who you want to invite to the webinar, and make sure that you guys are on and bring them to hear about the life-changing information that's going to be presented that night. So that's very exciting. Promotions. All right, you guys, this is last chance for these promos. And I say last chance because they are only around until supplies last. So we need to make sure that everybody knows, like drop it in your stories, make posts that that Peppermint Axio is still here, but it's gonna sell out, you guys. And then we've got the bundles, the warm it up your winter, the give the glow, and the let the good times roll. Those are going to be your bundles that are while supplies last. So get those out there, let people know. I mean, do voicemails, messages, texts, whatever you guys need to do to let people know. Okay, so ways to earn extra cash. So we have an extra cash bonus through December 31st.
About to fix it, don't you? Oh my gosh.
You could.
Slow, and they weren't remembering what people.
Okay, so we've got, sorry about that, everybody. We've got earn extra cash for the new year, ways to learn. You get an extra bonus, you guys, through December 31st when you sell product in a pack to new personally enrolled distributors. All right, so you're going to receive that extra cash bonus. Can't talk tonight, for the packs that you see listed there. All right. And the next thing we have to talk about is Elite Academy is coming up much quicker than we probably think it is. It's going to be February 11th and 12th in Orlando, Florida. I think Wendy just got back from Orlando. I'm so jealous. Or she got back from Florida. And all right, so be looking for flights. And then also there should be an email that you guys received about hotel information that now has been announced. So you want to make your reservations. The cutoff date is January 9th. I personally am reserving the gym. So I don't want any of you guys reserving the gym because I'm taking the gym as the fitness freak that I am. So therefore the gym has already been reserved. Thank you very much. Next, we are going to talk about Croatia. What? We are still tracking for Croatia, you guys. How to qualify, let's see, you can go in actually your back office to see what your numbers are so that you can track and see, sorry, my phone's going off, what your numbers are in the back office. And don't forget, there's the new bonus incentive that through the end of December, not only do you get points for enrolling new distributors, but you'll get extra cash as well. Lots of extra cash, you guys, through the end of December. So we got to jump on that. Next, we have the Big Blue Calendar. If you are unaware of the Big Blue Calendar, we need to keep our eyes peeled for that because it has all the upcoming events. There'll be events that are going to be in your area. Also, if you are going to be hosting an event in your area, drop it in the Big Blue Calendar because you never know who's going to be in your area that will want to stop by and say, hey. All right, finally, you guys, we've got the 1% Club. The 1% Club is huge. Every single month we have this incentive. Make sure you're double checking your back office again to see what your enrollments were for November, because you want to go above and beyond the enrollments for November, because that way you're gonna get extra points for Croatia, okay? So, every extra point, let's see, every extra new distributor, you get 5 points for Croatia. Second month order, 5 points, and then event attendance, you get 5 points. Okay, and then Michelle is actually going to be doing a drawing. She's got 2 winners for the Get To Challenge, 2 winners. And she'll be announcing that at the end of the call. So stay tuned for that to see who won that challenge. All right. And now, drum roll, please. We are about to get into the real deal Holyfield information about our 90-day run, y'all. Game plan. Take it away, Mia.
Oh, thank you. Great job, Keebs. Okay, everybody, we're going to be talking about this 90-day run. And I'm just waiting for Michelle.
Mia, you're muted.
Oh, sorry. Great job, Keebs. Thank you, everybody. Whoever that was that told me, Tanya, I don't know. Okay, great jobs. Aw, love that picture. Okay, we're going to first give kudos to our wonderful Jolene, who created this PowerPoint very conscientiously with these colors of orange. And why is that? Because orange blends the warmth of red and the optimism of yellow. And orange communicates activity and energy. And of course, it's hard not to confuse it with its namesake, because that's all about feeling fresh and healthy. And it has different tones and shades. You can have more muted pastel peaches, which are more affable, if you will, sweet and conversational. And then orange is just more intense and vibrant and just really communicates that activity and energy that we want and that encouragement with a 90-day run. So let's talk about this 90-day run. We've heard Eric Worre so many times talk about success loves speed. And he uses the example of the jet plane on the runway and how it takes off with an accelerated burst. It needs that velocity in order to get airbound. It needs that momentum. And it's so much easier when we're in that state of action and intensity and momentum. That's attractive. It creates excitement. It creates results. And we start to feel that movement and that confidence. And so a 90-day run is really an opportunity for all of us to grow together. Honestly, I've never done one. I've heard about them for years, but I've never done one. And so it's an opportunity for all of us to grow in a massive way, support each other. We're all here to cheer each other on. And that's what's so beautiful about it. You know, you're not doing this alone. We're doing it together. And so it's really just about that transformation that we're seeking in our businesses. You know, as we were wrapping up with the Grant Cardone, one of the things he says in that last session was massive thoughts must be followed by massive action. And that's why we're doing this. So let's go on to the next slide, if you will, Michelle. Oh, great. So the first thing we do is we make a decision that we're going to do it, that we're going to take part in this. The decision is everything, and that we're going to go all in. Because, you know, it's when you make the conscientious decision to do this, there's no turning back. There's that point of no return. And, you know, that's when the transformation is really going to take place. You know, we're leading, we're taking charge of our own lives. And, you know, we're changing it 1 foot at a time, one day at a time for 90 days. And so really the thing that we want to think about as we make this decision to move forward, because really if it's going to be, it's up to me. And, you know, that's why I said yes to this, because I want to cross that line, you know, and just open my business up as if I had to be there every single day in an intense way, like I used to have to be when I worked for corporate America. So that's the same thing, you know, we're showing up for ourselves. It's me Inc., you know, and we're showing up for our team as well. So, you know, helping them to get where they want to get, where they want to go. And so we're leaving the old behind. We've made the decision. What do we need to do to prepare the way for this to happen? Part of that is just our environment and what's happening in our inner circle and who we need to prepare that we're going to be doing this, so that they know to expect that they don't get the attention that they may have been used to, you know, that it's 90 days that we're taking charge of our lives to really help all of us be in a better place, to help our families be in a better place, to help our businesses be in a better place, and to help our team be in a better place. So it's important to have that discussion. Designing your game plan. So basically for me, and I'm going to just ask everybody to put a 1 in the comment for themselves. But for me, I'm very used to working on my digital devices, whether it's my computer, my phone, my iPad, but I don't have a 2022 paper calendar. So for this particular venture with this 90-day run, I need to have something totally separate that does not get confused with anything else that's going on in my life. So I will be buying that 90-day or that 2022 calendar tomorrow, and writing these goals down and writing everything down and preparing the way. Because honestly, this is about growth, and, you know, we all want to grow. And here's a great opportunity to do that together. But, you know, for me, asking myself, am I happy where I am? I'm grateful for being where I am. I'm not happy. I'm not content. I've been stuck in this place for a long time, and I'm ready. We're knocking on the door of Pro 5. I'm ready for it to happen, but it does require that I get a few more business builders to make that happen, so that I can re-qualify for it. And it's not something that I just hit once, you know. I think it's tempting sometimes to just coast along, but for us to be in a different place, we really have to do something different, and then do it again and again. And, you know, with this 90-day run, when the promise of the future is clear, the price is easy to pay. And so it's just a short term, and we don't have the 90-day prep time to get ready for it. We basically have 3.5 weeks. But we're going to do it together, and we're all going to start it together on January 3rd. And now I'm going to pass it over to the one and only Jolene Miller to take us through the next few slides.
Thank you, Mia. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Jolene. I'm up in Canada, and I have been stuck down here at Pro 2. And when I was on Eric Worre's GoPro event, which, you know, that event is super powerful. It was my 2nd year, and it's really important, as we know, to attend events. And when I was there, I decided, you know what, I need to move. And so in our discussion chat, we realized there was quite a few of us that were interested in this. And so what a great way to do it as a team, because then we can all be accountable and have somebody to fall back on, because it is a big commitment. So as you're moving into this, you're going to want to create your 90-day story. So you really need to sit down and think about, why is it that you are doing this? You know, what do you want to get out of this? And it's pretty much like revisiting your why, and even doing that, like that 7 layers deep, like ask why, and then why for that why, and just go down to find out what, like peel back the layers like an onion to find out why is it that you're wanting to do it. And we all know that when you have a strong why, you're going to do it a lot. You're going to put in the work to get it done. So what results are you expecting? So, you know, that maybe you just want to have some growth. Maybe you want to add a couple people on your team. Maybe you want to rank. Maybe you want to rank up a couple of times. Maybe you want to qualify for Croatia. So what are those results that you're going to do? This is a great time to work on that incentive trip, because there's a lot of activity going to be going on. How are the other people going to benefit? The people that you introduce to our amazing products, our amazing business is, you know, somebody else could come on this journey. How is your family going to benefit? How are you going to benefit from the growth that you're going to get from taking this challenge on? What kind of people are you looking for? So this would be similar to like creating your avatar or creating the vision of your ideal customer, right? Have it in your mind who you want to attract, because if you don't, you're going to attract the people that you don't want. And you want it, just things flow better when you have people that you can just connect with. 5th, what's your strategy to make it happen? So these will be things like, how much time can you commit to it? What time of day, right? Same as like that eating the frog. If this is going to be the hardest part of your day, maybe you tackle it first thing. Look at your day and figure out when is your highest energy, and maybe schedule that you're going to plan your LifeVantage 90-day run stuff in that time frame of the day, so that you can really focus and have the energy to get it done. And 6th, what kind of support are you going to offer? So obviously, by committing to something like this, for those of us that have families, we still have to support our families. And so what is that going to look like in your home? What's going to be different? What can you do to make changes? And then within our groups, within our teams, what kind of support are we going to offer to each other? So you want to work on those in the next couple of weeks, even through Christmas and through the holidays, to get yourself set up and prepared, because we always know if you fail to prepare, you're going to fail pretty much. So part of preparing yourself to set yourself up for success is we need to eliminate our distractions. So all of our daily things like our laundry, our emails, social media, dating, cell phones, sports, television, parties, cooking, groceries, hobbies, old groups. Eric says pretty much, if it doesn't pay $500 an hour, you need to delegate it. So things like your laundry, can you have somebody to come in and help you with your laundry? Can you delegate it to your spouse or one of your children? Your email, set a specific time of day, maybe a morning and an evening, to check and respond to emails. Set up autoresponders, get rid of the junk email that comes into your inbox and bombards us, like fills it up in every day. You know, you could set up automatic deleting rules, all those types of things. Start working on those types of things ahead of time. Another thing is if you know you're going to be reaching out to people in the 90 days, pre-prep your email template, and you can even schedule those emails to send sometime in January. Set a time, specific times for social media. So social media is a definitely an income building activity, but you don't want to get lost in the scroll. So just a few things to think about, setting your hobbies to the side, ordering your groceries online. Some places, you can have your groceries delivered. Whatever it is, giving up your favorite TV show, your sports, whatever you need to do to create space to do this 90-day run effectively. Okay, so then we have preparation. So all of these things we are doing to get prepared, but you need to make your personal commitment, kind of set your goals, along with all the previous steps, set up your schedule. Like Mia talked about, getting your calendar and writing it down, maybe time blocking, using colors on your calendar so that when you see whatever color it is you choose for your LifeVantage 90-day run, when that's on the calendar, there's no distractions, there's nothing. That is your time to focus on your 90-day run. And what are you willing to sacrifice, or do you have to sacrifice, and be okay with that? Negotiate with your family so that your spouse, your significant other, your children know that when you're working on your 90-day run, that is your time, because they are going to benefit. And so you need to make everybody that is connected with you intimately, that they are on board with you, to prevent those moments of falter because they want you or they need you. Eliminate your distractions, which we talked about. Create your unshakable commitment and pick your launch date. So for these things, well, we all know our launch date is going to be January 3rd. So this is why we're going through this all now. Last week, we had Jalen created the KPI, and it was put up in One Person Big Difference Facebook group. If you printed that out and went through your KPIs to prepare for today, if you can put a 1 in the comments, just to know that you've already taken that one step. If you haven't, or you weren't on the call last week, those are in there. There is a guide in the One Person Big Difference. Guide 6 is now for this 90-day run. So anything that's going to pertain to this activity, you'll find in Guide 6. And after tonight's call, Amy created this wonderful sheet that pretty much takes all of the points through this slideshow and puts it out in a nice 2-page, sorry, I've got my blur on. It's a 2-page format that you can go through and pretty much answer all these questions. So you don't have to click through the slideshow and create a notebook. It's a nice little guide. So that'll be there for you to go and do your workout or your work up for getting prepared. Then your pre-launch. So recruiting your inner circle, which is for most of us is probably going to be our family and a few people that are going to be our support. You want to share your vision with them. Let them know what it is that you are going to create with this 90-day run, and start your whisper campaign. Right now, a bunch of us are working on, or some of you maybe already have sent out Christmas cards to your customer and distributors that are under you. So that's one thing you can do. Send out a text wishing everybody a happy holidays, just little drops, nothing pertaining to business or LifeVantage, just connecting with people now, so that when it comes to January, February, March, when we're doing this, that you've already sort of touched base, and you're just not going to be, whenever you're reaching out to people, that it's always just about business. So it's a good time. And now is kind of nice because with the holidays, it kind of gives you a really soft entrance with that, because you can just communicate the good wishes for the holiday and the new year. And don't we all wish that for a really great 2020? And so, yes, you've warmed up your contacts, and I'm going to pass it over to the amazing Michelle Voris to finish up.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Kibra, you did amazing on the announcement. So guys, I am full screen, so I can't type in the chat right now. So if you think Kibra did an amazing job for her first time announcements, put a 4 in the comments for me. So Kibra, you get all the 4s, so I can see the numbers going 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Okay, how about Mia? Mia did awesome. Mia shared on Saturday. Mia shared today. Let's do a 7 for Mia. Let's give her 7s all across the board. Woo-hoo-hoo. And Jolene, who created this amazing PowerPoint, and I love how you share. It's clear, it's concise, it is heartfelt. So give her 10s across the board, everyone. 10s. And who? I want to see it in the comments when I am done and I download this chat. Who is going to Croatia? Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments. I'm going to Croatia. Are you going to Croatia? Croatia sounds amazing this time of year. I think we could go to Croatia every month. What do you think? So, okay, Croatia. I think I've said it enough times. You should be blowing up the chat right now. Woohoo, it's already up to 99 plus comments. Way to go. Okay, guys, I am committed to having fun, but I'm also committed to having all out massive action, which means I will tell you from being a US Marine, I knew I was capable of great things when I joined the Marine Corps, but I will tell you, when I wore my Eagle Globe anchor and I wore my blues, I felt unstoppable. And it's because I can do more than I thought I ever could. And you are exactly the same way. So you must make a commitment to what you want, to your dreams and goals. And what if you did right now for 90 days action like you've never done before that would bring you all of your hopes and dreams? Just push for 90 days. And yes, we're going to be tired. Yes, we may be crabby, but we're probably all going to Croatia, so does it matter? And if you were on the Monday call today, you heard Carrie Dickey say, for those of you who are worried about Croatia this time of year, they're going to come up with some alternative things. So I don't know if any of these words entice you, but how about MacBook Pro, iPhone 13, e-bike, or what was the last one? Oh, staycation. I'm like, and I don't know what that involves, but it sure sounds fun. I'm like, I'm all about a staycation. So figure out what your time commitment is. Now, some people on the Eric Worre training, he was like, I think 16 hours a day should be your time commitment. And other people are like, whoa, I have a job, I have a family, I have to take kids to school, I have to pick up kids, I homeschool, all of these things. Figure out what your time commitment is, but make it a commitment and make it a non-negotiable. So, and also have grace with yourself. If you mess it up and you don't keep your commitment, start again tomorrow. Just because we mess up one day of a 90-day run doesn't mean that the other 89 can't be stellar. So just make sure you guys pick that right now. So time commitment, it's either going to be low, medium, or high. You get to pick what's right for you. Guys, I work full time. I work 10 to 15 hours a day, and I'm going to build. So for me, I'm going to work on the weekends. So I am giving up Netflix, and I love to watch Netflix on the weekend. I'm a Christmas movie junkie right now. And Christmas Day, I don't have my family with me that day. So I'm going to binge watch on Christmas Day all of the Netflix Christmas movies I can watch for the year. And then I am not watching Netflix until I go elite. So I'm giving that up. So it is going to be one of my give ups. And I'm also giving up my time off on Saturdays. So unless it's an event, I will be working my business on Saturdays. So every day, but Saturdays all day as well. So I just gained myself 12 hours of working time on Saturdays. That's a lot in a week if you think about it. So you guys decide what you can do for your life because you're the only one that lives it. So let's talk about income producing activities. Sometimes these are called IPAs. Another acronym that we threw out is KPI. If you don't know what that means, it's key performance indicators. And those are the measurements that take you to your dreams and goals. But income producing activities, I think sometimes we confuse meetings and webinars and trainings as income producing. Now, can they teach you skills to get you there? Yes, but that is not making you money. So we're going to talk about contacting people, setting appointments, taking people to presentations. You going to a presentation by yourself isn't money-making activity. When you have a guest, it is money-making activity. Following up is essential to our business. Zoom, getting people on Zoom. Blitz days. Now that can be a power hour. We used to do that. I am going to also be implementing power hour again. It is how I've always built my business, but blitz days. So for example, I might have all my Colorado peeps, and those team or not team, but all of the Colorado peeps over to my house, we do pizza, and we all literally pick a room and we're all calling people together. How fun would that be? So it'll be like a little, calling party. It's going to be great. Sizzle calls. A sizzle call is just a short burst of information of what we do. Just a short little call. You can take a clip from a call. You can say, watch the first 5 minutes of this. ABC Primetime Investigative Report is a sizzle call. In theory, if you think about it, it's what happened before. That is the beginning of where we are now. It's the start of who we are. So that's how I start all of my prospecting, is I say, watch this. If you want more information, I'll bring you up to date where we're at now. And people are like, okay, yeah, I want to know what you're up to. Social media. Social media should be a strategy. Now, trolling on social media or going into groups and just looking, liking, but not engaging. So what I want you to do when it comes to social is have a strategy, a posting strategy and a connecting strategy. So make sure you're creating relationship and taking them offline as soon as possible through a messaging, three-way texting, and three-way calls. All of you should have a auto dial in your phone. I don't know if that's really a thing, but like a program where you have all your upline's phone numbers in there. What we teach on our team is that when you need a three-way call, you text everybody upline, and the first person to respond that says, I've got you, the rest of them know that you're taken care of. So that way, everybody knows you're handled and you're good. And if you need additional resources, you can just text the group again. So make sure you're doing income producing activities, not just activities, because I think we're all here so we can get paid, so we can live our dreams and goals. So launch. All right, all out massive action. So let's put a 111 in the comments if you're ready to take all out massive action. Blow that baby up. Right now it's at 99. Let's see how many it will go. All right, time commitment. I want you to figure out what your time commitment is. And if it's 2 hours a week, don't beat yourself up about it. Be generous and kind to yourself. Figure out what you can do beyond what you're doing right now, in addition to what you're doing, and do that. Focus on recruiting. I always lead with the business, always. What I see here in LifeVantage is people lead with the product. I'm going to challenge you to lead with the business for 90 days and be gracious. If you get customers, be grateful, be thankful, because you will get some customers on the way, but lead with the business and you're going to find business builders. So focus exclusively on income producing activities, not just activity. Manage your time, emotion management. This is the thing. How many of you have ever been on a cliff and you needed a 911 to call a friend and be like, I'm falling, pull me back in, right? 411 is you just need a friend. 911 is like, I'm going off this deep edge and you better save me right now. So Kibra and I have done that before. So I always recommend that you have a 911, 411 system. So if you just need information, just be like, hey, I need to call you 411, right? And that person will get back to you when they can. If you need someone to do a three-way call, text your upline and be like, I have a hot one right now, 911, right? They'll know it's an emergency. You need them right then because people are busy. So make sure you guys are teaching your team the 411, 911 emotion management. And don't talk kind to yourself, you guys. We are our own critic. And I will give you a quote that my mentor, Margie Alaprande, told me. And it was, when you're scared, it's your sign to go. So I'm going to say it again. When you're scared, it's your sign to go. Your brain is automatically going to try and keep you safe. And you know what? This is not a safe 90 days. We're going to get wild, we're going to get crazy, and we're going to have fun. So distraction management, you guys got to set up your own rules. When I had littles at home, I had a white flag and I put it up. And when that flag was up, they could not talk to me. But guess what? They're not little anymore. So I threw the flag away. And they know when I'm working and when I'm not. But spouses, boy, they can be a distraction. Like, don't let them be. Be like laser focused, put your blinders on, and they will thank you later for what you do in this 90 days. Continue your personal recruiting until your team demands your time. Work with people who are showing up and producing. And so that doesn't mean we don't love the other people, but guys, keep recruiting. And when you get one person, don't stop and be like, put everything you have into that person. Yeah, onboard them, use our systems, but keep recruiting, because as you go, they go. And so the speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. And then duplicate, teach. If you duplicate, your team will duplicate. We have the systems. I have been in network marketing 16 years, and we have awesome systems in this company. There's no reason to build anything. And at first I was like, oh, they don't really need me like to build anything, because that's what I did in my last company. Now I'm like, they don't need me. Let's go. Let's recruit. So this is my favorite part of the business, is recruiting. So time to go. So post-launch, they say rest, but don't make it look like you're resting. So if you need to take after 90 days, so April 1st, so one of the things they said to give up, I'm going to take it off share now. One of the things they said to give up was dating. So I'm going to show you this one slide real quick. So we're going to do our winners in a second, but I was like, all right, well, I'm single, but if anyone asks me out, I'm gonna be like, sorry, April 1st, we can date. Like, I'm busy until then. So, I mean, it's just something, right? So our Get To Challenge winners, last week, I threw out a challenge, and it was Tuesday through Sunday. If you would recruit 2 people, and that could be customers or distributors. And so I have the names right here. Woo! Congratulations to all of you who did it here. I'll even take them out, mix them up. Okay, mix them up. All right, so we're gonna do the drawing real quick. So who wants to know what the prizes are? The first one is Spice Plum, Axio. Okay, who gets that? Let's see. My hand almost got stuck in there. All right, we're gonna show it on the screen. Jack Rosenthal. So I will send that to Jack. So I'm gonna put his name on it. All right, the next one. This is my own little, and guys, you can do this with your teams, create your own little prizes. So this one is Axio, and this is limited edition flavor sticks. So there is 2 lemonade, there's 2 peppermint, and there's 2 plum in here. So you can get peppermint still, but you can't get the others. So someone's gonna get that. So let's see who that is. Okay, this person. Andrew Yarrington. Andrew, for you guys who don't know Andrew, he just joined the business, and on the 1st, he's already enrolled 6 distributors, all on auto ship, and they all have 1,000 PV. So he's already got a share in the pool in 12 days. All right, so that's amazing. So we need to learn from him. I already am trying to get him on one of our calls. Woo-hoo. Okay, let's do another one of these special sticks. This one is Janet Scott. Janet Scott, congratulations. All right, and guys, we're gonna start, I'm gonna start doing incentives like this. Like, I didn't ask anyone, I just did it. And I've got a whole product catalog over there. So I'm gonna give some of it away. Okay, Casey Garman, who is on Maria Williams' team. Casey gets another one of these little packets. All right, all right, all right, all right. One more of those, and then I got something else. Okay, this one. Marcy Gaynor. Marcy, I'm gonna let you pick. Do you want the limited time? And so you can unmute and just tell me, or do you want Axio sample pack and lotion? Which one do you want?
Ooh, I'd have to say sample pack and lotion.
Okay, you get a pick. All right, sounds good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And then the last one is another sample pack. And again, these were at least 6 days of, Axio, like cherished Axio. And this is Laura Nowicki. Congratulations, Laura. So I just want to say congratulations to everyone who took the challenge. So I ran my business on challenges. Literally every week we had a challenge. So I'm gonna start throwing those out, and I'm gonna talk to the Pose and Maria and Marisa, and just like, let's have fun with this. Let's, in fact, how we did it is we had a weight loss challenge, and people killed it. So because people want to look better. So it's new year, new you, new 90-day run. Let's figure it out and get creative together. So with that, Mia, if you want to just look at the comments, see if there's any questions. I think one person raised their hand earlier, but if there's any questions or any comments that we need to address, let's do that. And otherwise, we'll wrap this up.
Any questions? Unmute yourself. Feel free to ask. I'm scrolling back to see if I can see any questions, but feel free to unmute yourself and ask if you have any questions at all. We're all doing this together. We're chasing our best selves, and we're going to come out of this 90-day run different than how we entered it. It's going to be great.
Yep. And guys, I know there's several of us. Jill, I want to give shout outs to Danny Asada. Danny, say hi. Danny and Jillian Fisher and Brenda Geary and Oh, I'm losing her name. Hold on, I'll get it.
Jennifer. Bishop.
Jennifer, yep, Jennifer from Denver. I'm losing her last name.
Bishop.
Yeah, Jennifer Bishop and myself, we all joined the accelerator program. So we're working directly with Eric Worre for the whole year, but for the 90-day run every single day. So what we're going to do, we're committed to bringing you what we learned. So we invested so that the whole team can move, but I know we're going regardless. So you can come or not come, but we are going. So, all right. Any questions, ladies? Do you see anything in the comments?
I don't see any questions. Thank you, everyone, for your support. We're doing this together, and we're so blessed by those that are in the accelerator program who are helping us, all of us. So this is a beautiful opportunity for all of us to grow our businesses and help our team members who want it to get where they want to go as well. So we're all in this together. Let's lock arms and let's go. Let's take off. Vroom.
Exactly. All right, guys, have a great night. And this replay will be up Saturdays, and tonight's will be up in about 30 minutes on One Person Big Difference. Okay.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.